Hello friends, this is Rishi Gupta and today I'm here with a book review, and the book that I'm going to be talking about is called Across the Nightingale Floor by Liam Horn, and it's first of the books from the series called Tales of the Authority. So guys, this book was recommended to me by my sister, and I was looking for a good series of books to read, a set of interconnected stories that you can read book after book, and this was suggested to me, and I was pleasantly surprised. I had not heard of this series before, but when I started reading it, I was really pleasantly surprised, and I was impressed by the quality of writing. So again, there are a few aspects of a book that you like. One is definitely the story, the plot, how well it has been written, how well the author has been able to communicate the intricacies of the story that he wants to tell. So that is one part. The other part is how well it has been written, the kind of language used, the kind of words, the kind of emotions that the author is able to convey to the reader. So in the second part, which is how the author has conveyed the story, or told the story in what language, in the manner of writing, is extremely impressive. It's one of the most impressive pieces of writing that I've ever read in recent memory, at least. So what stands out about the story is the way the author uses words to express emotions that the characters are feeling. It's not flowery, definitely it's not flowery at all, but it is the use of metaphors, the use of similes, the use of appropriate examples at appropriate places, and the use of good parallels in terms of scenarios that the characters are going through is very good, and that's what I really enjoyed about the book. So that's why I would first of all recommend all of you to read it. Second, coming to the story, coming to the plot, it is an interesting one. Obviously, you love something mythical, you love something that sets your imagination free. It kind of started with me when I was watching Game of Thrones. It's so layered, so intricate, and the entire world is mythical, and kind of in Harry Potter as well. But Harry Potter is less of politics and less of harsh reality of the world than the other books. So in this particular storyline, we follow two characters. One is called Takeo, the other one is called Lady Shirakawa. So these two kids, they are kids in the story. What they go through, how they navigate this politics and backstabbing and all of that comes with a medieval world of multiple rules and wars and all of that. That is what primarily the story is. It has a lot of twists and turns as well, but that is definitely is not the highlight of the book. The story is interesting. You look forward to reading the next book as well, and I've already started reading it, but that's not what the forte of the book is. So you follow this particular character, and spend most of the time with Takeo. So Takeo is basically a very conflicted personality. He was originally from the Hidden. It's a tribe that used to live in a remote town which was ravaged, and kind of everyone was killed in the village by a feudal lord called Ida, and he just escaped, and his life was saved by a warrior called Shigeru Otori. So he kind of owes his life to this lord, and he takes him in under his wing, and he adopts him as his son as well. So he is part Hidden. He belongs to the Otori clan because he has been adopted, and he by birth, again, so these are spoilers, so if you have not read the book, probably you want to skip this. He by birth is from the tribe. So the tribe is basically an organization which functions as a set of assassins, a set of spies who will do anything for money, right? So they have their own set of codes and honors, and sense of honor, but yeah, that's what they do, and they are feared because of their special skills that they inherit from generation to generation. So Takeo is conflicted, his loyalties lie divided amongst all these groups, right? So this is Takeo's situation and how he deals with this situation. He kind of develops attraction and devotion and a sense of belonging to Otori, Shigeru Otori, but he is also being claimed by the tribe where his calling is, and he has all these skills that are attributed to the tribe. So how Takeo navigates through this labyrinth of changing loyalties, changing priorities is what the story is about. And on the other hand, Lady Shirakawa is again just a girl who has been who's caught in the middle of all the backstabbing and politicking and deals between lords and alliances. So, but she is kind of developing into a woman of her own. She is getting her personality and she's getting her bearings in this world where she's just starting to understand how it functions. So that is her character, and again, these two characters, when they meet, they kind of fall in love instantly. So that's one gripe I have about the plot, that I really did not buy the romance between the two. It was just that they saw each other and they fell in love instantly, and the bond was so strong that it was stronger than any other bond that has been described in the book. That is something that I really did not buy well. So in that manner, yeah, I kind of just took it in my stride and continued reading. But overall, the story was really good. The end was very good. But again, the language is what stood out to me. Especially in the end when again, spoiler. So when Shigeru died and he had written a letter to Takeo where he expressed his regret, his emotions, his last commands to his son. It was so well written, I had a catch in my throat. So that is what stood out, the way they express themselves. The author expresses the characters. So that is what is good about this particular book. So guys, that's my review. You should read it. It's a fun read. And what I like about these stories is that there's always season 2 to look forward to. So I've already started reading the second book and it seems fun, even though not probably as impressive as the first one. Probably the first one was impressive because it's the first. So yeah, I really enjoyed the book. You should all do it as well. Probably not the best of the lot, but definitely an impressive read. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, you can check out some other book reviews, movie reviews on my channel. Like the video, share it and subscribe, and we'll be talking about a lot more in the future. Thank you so much.